Baseball math. Table of contents. How do you get ready for a baseball game? Page 2. What happens at a baseball game? Page 10. Baseball math answers. Page 19. Glossary and index. Page 20. How do you get ready for a baseball game? There are millions of baseball fans all over the world. Lots of these fans are kids. They love going to major league games, trading baseball cards, and reading about their favorite players. Many boys and girls also play a little league teams. Most little league teams play about 15 games per season. You need at least 9 players to make a baseball team, but most little league teams have between 12 and 15 players. Imagine that there are 3 little league teams in your town. If you put 10 kids on each team, how many kids in all will be playing baseball? 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals players. If you put 12 players on each team, how many kids in all will be playing baseball? 12 plus 12 plus 12 equals players. Did you know there are 5 divisions in Little League? They are for players aged 5 through 8, 9 through 12, and 13 through 14, 14 through 16, and 16 through 18. Little League Baseball is a lot like Major League Baseball. In both leagues, there are not different positions on the field, including a pitcher and a catcher. Batters in both leagues try to get on base so they can score runs for their team. There are also differences between the leagues. One difference is in the distance between the bases. In Little League, the bases are 60 feet apart. In Major League, the bases are 90 feet apart. If a major leaguer hits a home run, this number sentence shows how many feet he runs. 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 equals 360 feet. What does the number sentence look like when a little leaguer hits a home run? What is the difference between how far a major league player runs and how far a little league player runs? The infield is known as the diamond because of its diamond shape. First, second, and third bases are white bags that are 15 inches wide. Little league players and major league players practice a lot for their games. Major league players go through spring training. Little league players usually have practices a few times each week. Below is the practice schedule for a little league team named the Mustangs. The chart shows when each practice starts and how long it lasts. Can you figure out what time each practice will end? Team practice schedule. Monday. The start time 4:30 p.m. Practice length 1 hour. End time. Wednesday. Start time 3 o'clock p.m. Practice length 2 hours. End time. Friday. Start time 5:15. Practice length 1.5 hours. End time is at baseball practices, players do exercise such as sit-ups and push-ups to develop their muscles. They practice sprinting and running to improve their speed. They also practice baseball skills such as throwing, catching, and fielding a ball. Fast pitch. One of the greatest pitchers of all time is Nolan Ryan. In 1974, one of his pitches was clocked at 100.9 miles per hour. Nolan Ryan. One special tool that many players use to practice their batting is a pitching machine. The machine pitches a number of balls in a row so that the batter can practice without a real pitcher. Imagine that you use a pitching machine and hit 3 balls every minute. If you hit for 5 minutes, the number sentence would look like this. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 15 balls. How many balls would you hit in 10 minutes? What would your number sentence look like? What happens at a baseball game? It is exciting to play in a Little League game, but it's also exciting to watch one. Moms and dads, brothers and sisters, grandparents and friends will often show up to sit in the bleachers or benches and cheer on the players. Did you know baseball stadiums are built to seat huge crowds? Yankee Stadium in New York holds 5,057,545 people. In 1998, a record attendance for all the Major League games in one season was set. It was 7,003,072,221. One way to find out how many fans there are at a game is to count each person. And another way is to count up the number of people on each bleacher, and then skip count by the number of bleachers. How many fans are at this Mustangs game? Another great part of going to a Little League game is getting snacks. You can find a snack cart at every Mustangs game. It sells street treats such as hot dogs, potato chips, ice cream, and soda pop. How much money would it cost if you bought a hot dog, a pretzel, and a bottle of water?